on a journey through time and space. Like, people from Jimi Hendrix to John Mayer to Ed Sheeran all use it to express their most deepest inner feelings. Like, it starts to become something that's like way bigger than you. That's like something that's a part of your soul, you know? You feel it like in your heart, you know? So, a lot of people use a lot of people use the guitar in different ways. Like, you can use it like the way I just used it, just to like perform a song or like a cover. Or some people like use it like play metal, you know? Like more like grungy stuff and screamo, like, and all that stuff. So like, okay. Okay, so then a lot of other people, they'll use it to like express and use like songwriting and stuff like that. So other musicians on stage, like whenever you're around other musicians, like you feel like at ease with yourself. Or hold on, I skipped the part. Okay, so the more you learn on guitar, like, or the more you learn about yourself, like the more you learn about your instrument, and like vice versa. The more you learn about an instrument, the more you learn about yourself. So like, whenever you're like on stage with another musician, like you feel like at ease with yourself. Like you feel like you can just express yourself in that moment. Like, and like whenever you're on stage, it's just like the music is the only thing that exists in that time. In that time, like whenever you're around like these people, like you feel like no judgment. You feel like you can make weird faces. The only thing that exists is that moment in time. So like, and also, like, whenever you're a musician, you look at yourself like in a different way. Like you can dress how you want. You can do whatever you want. You could paint your nails if you want. You could dye your hair green if you want. You could do whatever you want. Like that's the whole part of like it being an artist. Like you express yourself. You do what you want to do. You don't look at the status quo as like what other people are doing. You know, like in comparing it to yourself, you're only looking at what's in the mirror and like and what you want to do with your life. So like, and when I was 13 years old, I remember like my dad had this black 1998 Gibson Les Paul, and he never would let me play it for like, he had it for like a whole year. He would never let me play it. So then finally he let me play it one night. It was like 11, 12 o'clock at night, and I was like, finally, so he let me play it. And then I looked up on Google. I was like world's greatest guitar players, and I found Jimi Hendrix. And that was the first time I ever even seen a black person play guitar. Like I've never seen like someone with my skin complexion play guitar, unless it was like in church. But like, and it really like sparked off a revolution inside of me. Like he was like playing the guitar with his teeth, and like his hair was like all over the place. Like, cause my dad, he always wanted me to cut my hair bald. Like he said, like whenever you grow out your hair, you become a target. So like you can basically just do what you want. That's what I saw in Jimi Hendrix, and I wanted to be like him. I wanted to wear brimmed hats. I wanted to do all this different stuff, you know. So in grade school, like I would always be like, oh, you're a weird person. Like, why do you do things like that? Why do you, but like, so like, I would just be like, I don't care. Like I would just be on the playground. Ever since I remember being on the playground, people would always be like, oh, like I would always do the things out of the ordinary, because like I would just do what I wanted, you know. Or even whenever I was on stage performing my 12th grade year, like last year, like I would just like make weird faces and just do all this weird stuff on my stage. And, like afterwards, like who cares? The only thing that exists is within that moment, you know. And even this girl, she was like, oh, why are you wearing nail polish? Take that off, you're gay. I was like, what? I was like, how does that mean you're gay? Like if you wear nail polish? Like, so I was like, who cares? Like I'm a rock star. That was my agenda. So whenever you're a musician, like you have your own, like you make who you are. Like you don't follow what other people are doing. Like you might learn how to play guitar from other people, but like you really just do what you want. And whenever you're on stage, the only thing that exists is that moment. So play like an instrument, like, just, you are who you are, and you define who you want to be.